Well, what are we dealing with? The truth. I found it on YouTube. The truth is, YouTube is nuts. So, what do we got on YouTube? I don't know. People have been saying, what is going on with this war now between Anthony Greeno and Sean Herman? I don't know. I haven't seen any videos on Sean Herman or Anthony Greeno. Whatever, and I went and did my own thing. Who are they? I don't know. There is people around here saying Sean Herman lived in Indiana, supposedly around here. Do I think them people are telling the truth? Yes. Yes. I think a lot of people know him around this area, but not for good things. But anyways, I don't know. I ain't got no beef with Anthony Greeno or Sean Herman. Now Sean Herman's at war with Anthony Greeno or whatever, and Doug from No Thanks Investigators is at war with Skeezy and all these people, and I don't know. So I did check out some of Sean's videos, and I do have to say something is just not right. I don't know, but he is upset at certain people. I guess people are driving around there. He wants answers from the FBI and all this and that, and I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't know Anthony Green. I don't know I don't know. I have no idea. It's none of my business. Have I seen some of his videos, Sean threatening people? Yes. You kidding me? People were commenting on my videos. This guy is making videos about how he's going to chop you up. I don't care. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care. I ain't going to lose everything I got. Again, I don't care. Let him make all the videos he wants. He can threaten whoever he wants. I don't know. Supposedly, the police or FBI know exactly where he is. Another Gabby case. Gabby Pito case. Oh, don't worry about Brian Laundrie. We know right where he's at. Christ. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. It has nothing to do with me. Is it nuts? Oh, it's madness. These people are acting like they're gods. I think Sean rewrote the Bible, and Sean is God in his Bible. I don't know. It's gone crazy. It's gone nuts. I'm done with cases, Bendejo. I'm done with it. I'm just going to report how crazy it is. Witchery, sorcery, people trespassing on people. One day these people are in wheelchairs. The next day they're walking around doing backflips. I'm done with it. I don't know. I guess Anthony Greeno pissed off Sean Herman. Sean Herman got mad and said next time he sees him, he's gonna wreck his pretty face, pretty boy. He said the same thing about me. People were like, he's gonna kill everybody. I don't know. He might. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know the guy. What do you want me to do about it? I have no idea who he is. Oh, it's hilarious. It is. It's really hilarious. These people got problems. I don't know what their problems. Maybe they did sell their souls to the devil. I don't know. But all I can say, people, is be safe. I mean, if you want me to lie to you, I could tell you, leave your windows and doors open. Be safe. We got killers on the run. And believe me, from all these videos I've seen, these people's brains are squirming like a toad. Take a holiday. No, that's just what they want us to do. So we become targets. Let your children play, yeah, in your own house and lock your doors. No more letting your kids go in the front yard and play. If you give these people rides, your sweet life will disappear before your eyes. We got these killers on the run. Yeah, there you go. I just made a Doors song, actually part of what we're dealing with in our country. Bendejo, I don't care if he killed himself. I don't care if Sasquatch beat him half to death. I don't care if someone found him and turned him in. I don't care I don't care. It's mad. I'm going back to, I don't care. Don't care. 100 people will, I don't care. You're not going to bring me down. I'm getting out of this YouTube stuff, witchery, sorcery crap. And then they turn around and say it's God. You know, it has nothing to do with God, people. These people took the Bible and everything they thought, and because they're older, they think they're smarter. Mind shock is right. The crime investigator lady, she's right. These people they think they're so smart. Even these YouTubers, they just think they're so intelligent and they know everything. You know, witchery, trespass, and sorcery, you name it. They track these people all the way into Ohio and all the way up into Indiana, up here, Fort Wayne, Angola area, even LaGrange. Even the police said it's a big problem, and they're doing it to us right now. They're doing it to me right now. Trying to control us with witchery and sorcery. It ain't God. It's not. I don't care what these people say. It is not God. It's evil. These people sit around all day and watch my videos so they can knock on my door and say, "Hey, what are you saying?" Or try and sue me because I put $1 million bill on the TV and on YouTube, and they thought it was real. If I had $1 million, I surely wouldn't be anywhere around this place. This whole town. I'd have $1 million home. Well, not $1 million, but a $500,000 home or whatever. They're nuts. But I was warned before I got on YouTube. I was warned before you got to be careful because these people, they take the Bible serious. Oh, I know. They're nutsos. They think they're gods. I think it's their God-given right to do what they're doing. When I moved in here, I was in great shape. Oh no, I can see how some of these people are saying these people are suicidal people, meaning that they drive people to try and kill themselves or go nuts. I believe it. I don't believe anything I hear on YouTube because it's all for views. It's all for subs and views and manipulation so they can kidnap your kids. So they can steal your kids or your money, or it's just nuts. Nuts. Everybody says I have an iPhone. Facebook keeps sending me messages. YouTube, someone tried logging into your account with an iPhone 12. Well, you know how much that costs? I don't even make that much a month to buy an iPhone 12 or an iPhone 11 or an iPhone, any iPhone. So somebody's trying to do something in my account, Facebook and YouTube, and it ain't the government. The government wants you, they'll come knock on your door. I don't know what to tell you. It's nuts. It'll get you so sick, you'll be in the corner vomiting watching all this stuff. No, really. Really. You guys just hear that creaking? See? Something is up. It's something. I do believe. I'm going to trust some of these YouTubers. I think it might be something. I don't know. Alien? Maybe they opened the door to this demon. Some people are telling me to watch some videos. Well, I watched them. These people are rewriting the Bible in their own name. They're so angry. And not just a couple times. We're talking, this is how they are all the time. When you do research on them, they say, no, he was always like that. That ain't with me. I don't have a criminal past. I don't have a paper trail that leads from north, south, east, and west. I'm not America's Most Wanted, so that's why the government tells me, you can go anywhere you want. You can have a weapon. You've never been convicted or of any felonies or robberies or anything like that. So you're not a kidnapper or anything. And people get mad. He's got a disability. Yeah, he does. But he has the right to protect himself. But there's rules where I live, so I uphold the rules. And I'm not allowed to mention where I live or anyone's name that lives there. And I'm abiding by the rules. So, what do? Well, there's nothing we can do. If anybody stands up for themselves, you're going to get penalized or you're going to get locked up in jail. Or your Social Security or your disability, they'll take that away from you. Then you'll have nothing. Everything in this apartment is used except for the couch that I'm sitting on and that chair, that recliner. Everything else was bought used, even my car. And I had to cut grass. Believe me, bent over in pain sometimes. My back is so shot. Plus, I told the truth. And once I did that, Satan started loading me up with trespassers and demons. So yeah, and they say us law-abiding citizens, you can't even wear a mask because now they're labeling people Nazis. It's a form of Nazism. No, not mask. Why don't you try all the crap that's cleaning up the prisons and these things, and you want to blame people for wearing a mask. Good God, I seen the satellite photo. I want to thank our NASA and our satellites for photos. You look at the photos, you can see just the giant dark brown cloud just coming all the way across the ocean right up into the USA. Even if there wasn't a pandemic, I wear a mask. Why? Because I live by farms. The farm fields are full of dirt. We get a storm, it stirs up all the dust and dirt. When they plow the fields out here, it's just a ball of dust. You know? And you wear a mask, and I'm a smoker, a toker, a midnight joker, you know, and you wear a mask, and people ask, what's going on? Are you? I'm just trying to save my life. Well, yeah, we check the books right here. It says you're not allowed to save your own life. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you, people. Why would I be lying to you, people? I talk in segments. I talk as a second party because when you're doing improv, TV, radio, oh my God, you got to explain everything to these people. It's part of acting, it's part of radio, it's part of improv. So when I'm talking to myself and I answer myself, that's not because I'm schizophrenic. It's because that's what you do in radio. You know what? I met some people that were so good at radio that you would have thought there was 8 people sitting inside the studio with the guy, but it was only one guy. And he must have did 20, 30 different voices. And people actually thought it was all these people, but it was only one guy. You have to do that in radio. And you know what? It's very deceiving. It's part of entertainment. And that's what you got to do. But some of these people, now don't get me right, not everybody is like me. Some of these YouTubers, this is how they really are. They have mental problems or drug induced delusional. Cut it off. And that's the truth. I know you people want to. You don't. You know what? I got a disability. I'm not. I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm dumber than a sack of potatoes when it comes to certain things. Division, uh, you know, numbers. I got to use a calculator. Is my spelling the greatest? No. I got a high school education, and I went to work. I got street smarts. I got job smarts from being on a job. You know, if you ask me to do multiplication or whatever, geography, whatever they call it, no, I couldn't do it. Not unless I had a calculator. I don't know. I'm not built that way. My brain don't work that way anymore after my accident when I was younger. And I have proof because I was in slower classes in high school. I think the second year of high school, my disability really started kicking in. And you could tell in my grades. It wasn't drugs. It wasn't nothing. I was a jock in high school. It was my accident that I had, massive head trauma. I still looked good. I was still in great shape, but my brain wasn't right sometimes. No, I didn't hear voices. It was nothing like that. I would just be in severe pain and I would get angry and yell and scream. I never was abusive, never hit a woman, never was violent deliberately. Now, everybody gets in fights, uh, but especially when you grow up and you got brothers or cousins or whatever. People, families fight. Some brothers physically. Mine, well, we didn't really fight too much, maybe verbally, but uh, yeah, some of these YouTube people really got problems. I mean, I got problems, but these people got problems. And it's okay to live in a fantasy world if you're at home with your family or whatever. Everybody would love to listen. I would love to be great looking. I would love to have a wife. I would love to be king of the world, but there's only one true king, that's God. I'm nobody. You know, I would like to be evil Knievel. It's okay to have fantasies, but the reality is I'm none of these people. I'm me. I can act like these people. You know, I can fantasize that I'm evil Knievel and jumping over the Grand Canyon, but in reality, I'm not. You know, it's called acting, and it's very deceiving. And I need to step back from it because it's indulged my life. But I never sold someone out. I never ratted. I never hurt to make money. I knew a trade and I went and made money. If I wasn't working construction, I was working on cars, changing oil. Uh, you name it, I've done it to make money. Never have I deceived and made one dime off of somebody or controlled anybody in my life. I'm the one that has been controlled my whole life, and I wrote music about it. I've talked about it. If you let these people control you, and they'll do it through your family, they will do it through your family. It, oh, yes, they will. They will. They will. We got a problem in America, people. I want to change America. You want your freedoms. I understand that. I want drones to watch everything. So my people can go to work without having to worry about while they're at work, their family getting killed, raped, beat, kidnapped. I know a lot of people in this world don't understand that, and that's okay. I don't think you're capable of understanding something like that. I don't want to take over this world. It ain't my world, it's God's world. And for even talking about God, there is actually scientists and psychiatric people out there saying he's nuts. See, he believes in something that is not real. Everything is proven science and medical, and to believe in God is crazy. It happened to me. And now here's the thing: I do have a disability, concussions, massive when I was younger. I didn't get help because they didn't know too much about concussions in the 70s and 80s when I played football. I had my accident when I was a young teen, 12 years old, fell about 4 stories, busted my head wide open. Uh, yeah, it's true. Massive blood everywhere. It was ugly. Uh, I survived it. And back then, all they did was sew me up and sent me on my way. You know, 10, 20 years later, I started getting very bad migraines. Oh, where you throw up. Uh, and I did anything I could to try and kill the pain. That is the truth. Um, and even though on my worst days, my angriest days, angriest days where I was in so much pain, I just it drove me nuts. I still never killed anybody. I still never kidnapped, raped, and pillaged. Why? Because I knew that at a young age, that was drilled into my head that people that did stuff like that were bad people. You don't hang around with people like that. They're very bad. Bad things can happen to you. If you hang around people like that or do things like that, you get locked up for the rest of your life or someone kills you. That was implanted in my head at a very young age because my family was military. Now, was that right? I don't know. But that stuck in my head, even though on my angriest days in so much pain, my vision would go blurry. My head would just pound like I could feel my heartbeat inside my head. And I would drink a lot of booze and do things I didn't want to do drug wise to kill the pain so I can just function, so I can get up and go to work. And it wasn't every day, but it was days where I just couldn't stand the pain. So I would turn towards alcohol or numbing drugs like cocaine and, uh, there was a time where I even took painkillers and I couldn't stand taking them because they would make me sick. So I quit all that. And once I found out I had kids, and sometimes I have bad days, but I learned to control it because I knew it was a problem. And sometimes people don't understand when I'm like, hey, I got to be alone. I got to sit down. I got to relax for a while, you know, and I get snappy at things, but I never get violent. I never hurt because I know if you get violent, you'll you end up in prison. You know, that was implanted in my head. I might yell, scream, act like a nut job, but I know never to strike a woman. I've never struck a woman in my life. Never, never, never struck a woman in my life. Not once. Never. I wasn't raised that way. I don't know. But the world we live in, people, I told you, everybody is not like me. These people act out their fantasies. I talked to people my whole life. You got a problem. You should go get on disability. No, you're not violent. They said you're not a violent person. You are a good person. It's just you've had mass concussions when you were younger. And that's a side effect of a concussion is people snap easy with their temper or they're not violent. They don't strike people. They don't make up stories or anything like that. It's just a disability, whatever they call it, whatever it is. I don't know. They just said, here, take this medication. And I did for about 11 years or so. And I got to stop taking it for a while because it built up in my system and it was killing me. It was killing me. Olanzapine is not good for you. Anything Olanzapine or Pan or Zoloft or it's not good. It is good for you for a certain time, but then after taking it for so long, then it builds up in your body, and then you got problems like I did. Thank God I'm alive. I do thank God. And some family and I do thank the state of Indiana for recognizing my disability, but they also said you're not a violent person. You don't belong locked up in a nut hut. You don't belong locked up in prison. You haven't committed any crimes. You didn't hurt anybody. And the people telling you that you've done this, you've done that are liars. If you were wanted, you would have been in jail. If you would have killed somebody, you would have been in jail. You as soon as you were evaluated from us, they would have locked you up in prison. You're not a violent person. You're a good person. It's just you got a concussion, and it's not all the time. Sometimes sometimes a year goes by. Sometimes 2 years go by, and I'm doing good. But then somebody or something triggers it. Could it be drugs? Maybe they're saying I'm taking it. Could it be they're putting it in water or something? I don't know. It could be. I'm not God. I'm not Einstein, although people do say I have an intelligent mind. I do. But to the government, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to be a military man. I'd be proud to be a military guy. But after I got out of the military, I'd say, well, that was then. Now I know I can't kill people just because I served in the military. You know, no, I don't want to be God or claim to even be anything like God or Jesus or the devil. That ain't my job. That was here before I was born. So I don't care what people do. Do I think it's wrong? Yes. I was raised to think a certain way. I have a disability. Am I proud of it? No. Look at me. Do I look anything like my photos anymore that you see on YouTube or my Facebook channel? No, I'm disgusted at myself. I'm disgusted at myself. I used to be in great shape. I used to have women all. I never had a problem dating a woman. I was a funny dude. I was in shape, and I didn't tell people what to do, and I protected people, especially if it was a girl I was dating. I made sure she was safe, and by meaning she wasn't safe or she was safe, was kept an eye on her, made sure she wasn't around people that were murderers or kidnappers. You understand? Or sickos that wanted to use them for one thing and one thing only. Now, today, they call that possessive. Well, whatever. She can go do whatever she wants. I just want to make sure there's someone around her in case some idiot decides to kill her. Possessive. Whatever these people want to call it. Okay, I'll just go through my life and not care about the woman that makes me feel like $1 million. I mean, that's what is wrong with this country. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Possessive. You must have been a possessive person. No, no. You see that woman right there? When I wake up in the morning and get to spend the day with her, and I'm not thinking about nothing but how great life is, well, I get attached to that woman and I want to make sure she's safe. But in today's world that we live, well, now they're calling it possessive or whatever, or whatever. I don't care what she does. She wants to go halfway around the world. I don't care. Go ahead. But for people to say, well, don't worry about it. How can you say, don't worry about it? How can these people turn and say, don't worry about the one that you love or your child? I have no idea, but as I speak right now, I'm under attack. I don't know. Look at me now and look at my photos from 10 years ago. And people ask me why I am the way I am. I don't know. I turned America into like a woman that I love. And even though I don't know these people personally, you still care about them because, well, now it's certain people's job. Nope, I've never met that person in my life. Nope, I never met that woman in my life. But I'm going to act like I love them people. And if I loved a loved one or a child, well, I would make sure they were okay. So now, if you're in the military, your job is to make sure that America and all the people that are in it are safe. So what do we do? I don't know. You can't even voice your opinion because I've had 50 psychiatric people call me and say, you got problems. Okay. I know that already. That's why I'm on disability. But I'm not going to take olanzapine no more. And I'm not going to take olanzapine or Zoloft for a while until it all gets out of my system. And I'm not ODing on it. You're not supposed to take it for 11 years, especially the amount of dosage I was on. You know. And if you ask me, my true opinion is it's demonic. Somebody trespassing on us, somebody doing something. It's very evil. It's very angry. And I can feel it enter and I can hear it enter my building. So I'm just a YouTuber. I don't have a million people to support me. That's okay. I don't bring other people into my problems. I don't have a team of 100 guys with armed weapons protecting me. You know, I don't have $1 million. I have one heck of an imagination and I'm a good person. And if I was any kind of a sicko, I'd be locked up somewhere and you'd be seeing me on CNN and your local news or in FBI folk, America's Most Wanted. No, I'm not. Not unless somebody created a fake CGI photo of me, which is possible. They have proven it. Believe me, when the U.S. military goes, holy crap, we were bamboozled. Yeah, it wasn't. That's why I was saying that technology shouldn't really be out on the market because you need a lot of people to look at it. You have to know, people in government need to study CGI and know when you're looking at a photo of a real person or a photo that has been doctored. meaning it's been photoshopped or CGI. Programming has been put into it. It's happened to me. They put filters on my YouTube channel. I didn't even know about it. Didn't even look like me. And then I showed my face. They're like, wait a minute, he looks normal. Yeah, either that or it's true. It's the demon devil possessing me. Or someone doing witchery or sorcery. It's nuts. Okay, it's nuts. That's why I'm on disability. But I'm refusing to take your olanzapine or olanzapine. I'm not a violent person. I don't have a violent history. Uh, and I've never been convicted of a major crime or anything. So people are upset. Well, be upset. Like I said, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm dumb. I got problems, but I ain't that dumb. You know, there's one thing you can believe. When they solve the case, the police will come out and say we solved the case. You can believe that much. You know, there's one thing you can believe is something you see with your own eyes. You know, but we're all controlled people. I even wrote a song about it. I screamed out about it. Something ain't right. They did something to me. You know, it's like a control. Uh, and you can see that song on my YouTube channel. Scroll all the way down. It's called Control. And yes, I used a pitch shifter in Pro Tools. Now everybody thought I was Bridge Guy. Well, he must have used a pitch. No, you idiots. That's why I want all your channels. You know, that's why I told people it could be, they won't let me hear the other voice. Why? Because the other voice, somebody might have used, doctored the video and used a pitch shifter. I was doing a movie, so I wrote a song called Control. In this song, I used a pitch shifter to make it sound like I was a monster, some kind of a demon or something. It was called Control. I'm locked up in these four walls. And people went ahead and said, boy, this guy ain't right. Well, they didn't know my history, that I'm a pretty funny dude. I do movie stuff and I do music stuff. And I scared them. And they, oh my God, it was him. No, it wasn't me, idiots. I got footage and proof. I was on YouTube the same exact time. I got witnesses, alibis. I'm not a killer. My MO wouldn't match. What's his MO? Uh, he was picked up younger for cannabis and drinking. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. So here's another thing. I never shot up drugs. They thought I was someone else. Mistaken identity or whatever, or they were lied to. They did say something about they think they were lied to. And I was innocent. And that is true. I didn't do anything to anybody. You know, they think might maybe that actually was, it could have been. I don't know. I don't hang out with people like that. Here's the thing, I'm a very talented person. Here's another thing, I do have a disability, but I'm not violent and I don't terrorize people. That's why when I started making videos and threatening people, it wasn't me. I was protecting myself from people that were on my YouTube channel attacking me and attacking other people. And these, it wasn't just one person, it was numerous people. And they were told, and asked by other YouTubers, stop doing what you guys are doing. I don't know what these people want. Good God, why do I feel like I'm suffering for other people's sins? I've been in this town for I don't know how many years. I've been in this area for 20 something, 30 some years. Longer, I don't know how long. I have no idea. I stopped counting. But, anyways, yeah. So I know what some of these YouTubers are talking about. Some of these people are nuts. They are more crazier than I can ever think of being. These people don't know how to make money with their hand. That everybody wants to be a billionaire, and they'll do anything to to be a billionaire. They'll rape, kill, cheat, steal. They'll do anything. They're lost. Satan. It's like the Bible. They're so on their looks. This is the way I turned out. It might not even be from my own doing. It might have been a witch, sorcerer. It might have been chemicals that they gave me. It could have been anything. Am I proud of it? No. I used to be somebody that was very talented, even though I had a disability. And I was a very good looking person. And in great shape. No, I wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I was toned, lean, uh, defined, you know, actual six pack, like my abs. And, yeah, I was in great shape until recently, till they put me on, ever since they did that one thing to me out there in Angola, uh, I've gone downhill. And everyone's blaming the black man. Well, you know what? Even if they injected us with poison, there was an antidote. There's a way. There's cures. If it was cancer, there's cures for that. If it was drugs or something, well, the doctors would have spotted that. But then again, the doctors might have been in on it. Who knows? You know what the biggest thing is the first thing people said when I said something's wrong with me, and I think you people are lying to me. Oh, well, you're a smoker. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on, you know, come on. Now you want to say, no, it's because, well, you're a smoker. Well, what about the wars that were going around here? And what about all this other stuff that was the outbreaks and the COVID and all this? And what about that? You know, oh, no, you're a smoker. Are you kidding me? Come on. Before I came to you people, I looked like $1 million. I was in great shape. Once you got your claws into me, now I'm in pain. Come on. Oh, it's smoking. That fast. Within a day. Boom. Ah, you're a smoker. Come on, man. These people are nuts. Crazy. More crazier than I can ever be. We're talking, maybe it is Hitler like. Maybe. Which, maybe. This is my YouTube channel. It's supposed to be entertainment. But whenever we do our job as YouTubers and make content, we're judged on it. Well, you're nuts. You can't be saying that. You can't be. Well, this is entertainment. They do the same thing in movies and improv. They lie. It's the Illuminati. All right, it's the Illuminati. But what they did was drove everybody nuts, killed them because they got too close to the truth, or they might not have killed them right away, but what they did was give them a slow death. They might have injected people with cancer. They might have injected people with COVID. They might have injected people with AIDS or whatever. And then say, oh, well, he'll be dead in 10, 20 years, so don't worry about it. Here's the bottom line. You people killed. And you got to pay for that. Not me. It's not like I went out and told these people. Like I said, this problem was here before I was born. I don't know. I'm done ranting and raving. And that's it. I'm not a violent person. And for people to say I'm crazy, and then they get a hold of me and say, well, wait a minute, we were wrong. Check this video out. This guy's really nice. You look at the video and I'm sitting there going, yeah, I would say there's a problem there. Just stay away from these people and don't get wrapped up in anything and stay away from them. Don't harass them. Don't do anything. And that's what I do. I go on, but they want to try and suck you back into their YouTube wars. And you're like, hey, I'm new here. I've been playing music for the past 8 years. And then all of a sudden people wanted me to look at certain videos and give my opinion on them. I did. And then all heck breaks loose on people. Well, he don't know what he's talking about. He's nuts. Okay, I am. You're right. I don't care about any of these cases or anything like that. And I'm going to go back to the way I was. I don't care. It's not my problem. I didn't create it. It was here before me. I'm not going to get sucked into it. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not nothing. I'm a dude with a disability trying to survive each day. And that's it. No, I'm not going to go and kill for you. And that I'll protect myself. I'll protect the woman I love, my family. But in order to just to go out and kill to make money, no, wrong dude. Find someone else. You want to be a star? We want you to do this. No, I'm good right where I am. I'm already famous in the eyes of the Lord, but without the money. So, go on over there. No, I'm not going to do that kind of crap. Sorry. No way. When I was younger, I went to jail. Getting in fights and stuff. You got to do, if you get in trouble, you got to go to jail. That's the way I was raised. You did something wrong, you got to go to jail. That's right. But I ain't going to jail for some other idiot. Sorry about that. I wasn't raised that way. But if you did something wrong, I've been to jail. Jail ain't fun. I don't know who's telling you people that prison and jail is fun. But these are people that got problems. I mean, I got problems, but for someone to say they love jail, that it's cool and stuff, these people, they got problems. Jail and prison is not fun. jail and prison is not fun. I don't know who's been telling these people like it's going to a hotel, a vacation, but it ain't. Maybe for them people, maybe for killers, rapists, and terrorists, it's heaven. But for a straight man like me and someone that believes in something good, no, prison ain't fun. I don't know who these, I don't know. I don't know, but it's obvious. It's obvious some of these people have never been incarcerated and actually done time in a town jail. You know, even for DUI or speeding tickets or whatever, even a town jail is no fun. You know, I don't know. Don't they have them scared straight things on out here? It ain't working. It's just making these people more crazier. Scared straight. We're going to put you away for 20 years. You know, if that was me, I'd be like, what? If you don't change your ways, locking you up for 20. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll change my ways. You bet that much. But these days, the judge says to these people, we're going to lock you up for 20 years. Oh, they're out there doing cartwheels. Yeah, vacation. I love it. You know, it ain't nothing for them. These are the people you got to worry about, not some idiot like me sitting making YouTube videos. It's these dudes where the judge says, hey, 20 years, buddy. And the guy looks back at the judge and says, thank you. Boy, I'm going to have some fun. These are the dudes you should be watching, not new YouTubers. And I'm new. I only been on there, I don't know, 10, 11 years, 12 years. So I'm a newbie. These people that have been on YouTube have been on there for years. They got millions and they've been on it for years and years and got more views than me. I've been on there 10 years, 8, I don't know, 10, I think 10 years or so. I barely got any subscribers. And I, at first, it's only been a couple years that I've been doing live videos. All my other videos were music, me playing guitar. And these people, they've been on there for only a couple years and they got millions of viewers. I don't know. It could be a scam, like some people are saying. Only certain people, they manipulated the views, and they're getting a lot of people's views. Their computer got hacked. So every time they make a video and get a view on it, or whatever, how many views is it possible? Yes. A computer will tell it. A computer will do what it's told to do, and that's it. It don't have a brain like a human. It'll only do what the computer chip is programmed to do. It's programmed to make scenarios. It's programmed to think a certain way, but to have its own brain and say, okay, I'm not going to think this way no more. I'm going to not listen to anybody's orders and do my own thing. Well, it can't happen unless somebody hacked into it. So I don't know, but I'm done. That's it. Bunch of nuts. You can't even beat, you know what it is? It's the big wigs. Like people are saying, you can't, unless you do this, you can't be famous. Well, I don't want to be famous. I want to be me. And I want you to get all these demons that you people sent and put on us. I'm like Ricky Bobby in the movie where that one guy blamed Ricky Bobby for putting the evil on him. Ricky Bobby, don't stick that knife in your blade, Ricky Bobby. It's going to hurt. I'll do it right now. I'll stick this knife right in my leg. Don't do it, Ricky. Ah, told you. And then he has a talk with Ricky Bobby and he tells him, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Well, that's what these people did to me. They do it to everybody. I'm not the only one. There's millions of us that have been just walked all over. Why? Well, someone jealous or someone trying to make a money movie, music, whatever it may be, or just make a name for themselves so they can be in a gang or a mafia or something. Or are you kidding me? It's Satan. And anybody that tells you people it ain't, well, I don't know. My opinion, it's the devil. It's evil. And we got to do something about it. I don't know how these people, I guess there's books out there how to pray to the devil. Are you kidding me? I could barely understand all of the Bible. And how do these people even understand it? I don't even want to know about devil's books or witchery. This is nuts. I'll stick with the Bible. That's enough for me. There's enough evil in the Bible. It spoke of evil stuff in the Bible. I don't need no more. This whole witchery, sorcery thing. You want to be the greatest guitar player? Nope, I don't. You want tons of money? Nope. I'll remain poor and I'll get by with plucking one string if I have to. I'll learn my own out of it. Nope, I don't want none of that Satan stuff. All you got to do is do this. Yeah, all I got to do is stay in this apartment and try and get my health back in my life and find a beautiful woman to spend my life with and just forget about all you idiots. And I mean idiots in this world. And what gets me is they do this witchery crap and then it goes bad on them. And then you look at these people and then you're like, oh my God, what happened to that person? It looks like a demon. Yeah, well, they couldn't control what they created. Just like Aleister Crowley. God dang eyeballs are popping out of his head and everything. Yeah, look at that's what happens when you let these people worship and have their freedoms to worship a gnat, a goat or whatever. I don't know. I'm done with it all. I'm here to tell you guys, I got a disability. It took me a long time to learn things over again. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't know all the scripture. Okay? I know be good and don't cheat on a woman when you have a woman and don't hit a woman and don't kidnap people and don't kill. You know, I know that. The rest of the stuff, I know what the word is. What's the word? The word is God. God's word. God himself. You know, this devil stuff, no, I can't help you people. I don't know nothing about it. You know, if I say it ain't real, then that's saying the Bible ain't real. That God ain't real. And then it's like a catch 22. Well, see, he don't believe in the devil, so how could he believe in the whole Bible? You know, how can he believe in God? No, I don't believe, I don't give no power to Satan. Is evil real? What, call it what you want. When someone gets slaughtered in front of you for no reason, that's evil. When people are abusing and having sex with children and selling, to me that's evil. To some of you, it's to some of you people, you think it's good, but I think it's evil. It's bad. See, I wasn't raised to, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what is wrong with this world, but it ain't good. It ain't good. I'll tell you that. I gotta go. This is This is madness. I'm done with this crap. That's it. Get these people out of here again and close the door or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. Bunch of cuckoos. God save us all. You know, I'm not the only one that's got a disability. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one with problems. Everybody has them. You know, you can have your worst days. Go out in the middle of your yard and yell and scream and throw a fit, but don't hurt nobody. Because if you do that, you're going to end up in prison. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, you guys have a good night. Be safe. And this whole world, this whole thing, me seeing Gabby's video a few minutes ago, uh, the police supposedly knew where Brian was. Now all of a sudden they're saying he's missing. Well, now we got a killer on the run. And I tell people, lock your doors. Do you understand? If you don't lock your doors, they can just come right into your house. And once they get in, it's too late unless you got weapons. And then they'll end up lock your doors if you live in that area. Watch your kids. Don't these people know that they can grab a kid and use them as a hostage? You know, now we got, until they find Brian Laundrie or whatever his name is, we got a killer on the loose out there, and he could be anywhere in America by now. So keep your doors locked, people. And people tell me to shut up and not tell people that. You're right. I ain't going to tell people to keep themselves safe no more. It ain't my job. You guys have a good day. Be safe. Well, screw it. Don't be safe. I'm getting, these people are nuts. YouTube is turning, I don't know. I'm done with it. Goodbye. Love everybody. God is the word. And I refuse to be your lamb. Meh. Meh. I refuse.